Hello and welcome to our unit on full inclusion. I'm very excited about this unit and very interested to see how you all respond to the information in this unit. We're going to be talking a little bit about full inclusion. And full inclusion is a concept in which basically special education as a place is put aside. And all students with special needs, regardless of the needs, are placed into the general education program with support of one way or the other. So either the general education teacher takes care of all of their needs, there might be a paraprofessional in the classroom with them, or the special ed teacher might actually be in the classroom providing support but being part of the whole class. The idea is that the student with special needs is not treated differently, that they get to go to the same classes in the same program, and that support is built into their day for them, and that all individual differences, regardless of their needs, are met within the general education classroom. As you can imagine, there are two sides to this argument. There are people that agree with full inclusion and say we should do away with special education, we should put all support in the general education classroom, students should get used to working with people with differences, etc., etc. There are also people on the other side that say no, in order to meet our students with disabilities needs, they need more focused, specialized, individualized instruction. So this debate often happens on this very large way, a very large plane, where we look at all students with disabilities and we put them all into the same clump. Other people have the debate and they look at students, well, students with learning disabilities should be fully included and teachers should adapt their instruction. Or students with learning disabilities should not be included. They should be pulled out and get the specialized reading instruction or math instruction that they need. Likewise, people who support full inclusion for students with severe disabilities say they don't need to be in a classroom with other students like themselves. They need to be in a place where they have good social models and they can learn from their peers, and their peers can also learn about accepting differences from them. Okay, so there's a clear two sides to this issue. And I would like you to think a little bit about where you fall on this issue. So in this content folder, you have a preview from a movie called Including Samuel that I think you'll really enjoy. And then you have a link to a journal. Okay, it's an online journal. It's called Issues About Change, Inclusion, the Pros and Cons. And I would like you to read the whole thing. It starts with the introduction about what inclusion is. It goes through the pros, the cons, the research. It has additional links to additional information and references. After you've completed reading that, give yourself some time. It does take time, but it's all online. It's all free. You don't have to buy anything or even log into the library. It's just a link. After you've read that, I want you to take some time to reflect about how you feel about inclusion. Where do you stand on this? What do you think is right? And then do a search. Go into our library, go online, and see if anybody else agrees with you. See if you can find support, some evidence to support your way of thinking. You might find resources in the journal link that you look through. You might in the resources page, or you might follow one of their citations to an article. Then after you've found an additional resource, you're going to develop a statement, a 50 to 60 word statement explaining your point of view. You're going to post that on a Google Moderator page, and all the directions are on Blackboard. You are then going to read your classmates' positions, and you're going to vote for them. You're either going to vote with a check mark, that means yes, you agree with it, you think that they've made their point well, or a check mark that no, you don't agree with their point of view and you don't think that they have made the point well. And the two students that get the most votes will get 5 extra credit points. If I was in class and I could see you guys, we'd throw out some goodies or something, but all I can give online is extra credit points. So enjoy this activity, put some time into it. The final product here is only 50 to 60 words, but I want them to be well thought out. And you need to use your citation, okay? So make sure that you include the citation that supports your point of view and your statement. So enjoy, and let me know if you have any questions.